Squid Game Season 2 just came out recently, and I think I figured out what the next story for Season 3 might be about.
What do you mean by that?
Player 456 will become the next frontman. Now, I know this is gonna sound crazy at first, but stay with me until the end of this video because trust me, it will all make sense. Now, I know this might sound crazy at first, but I truly believe Song Ji-hoon, player 456, our main protagonist of the show, is going to take on the role of the frontman in Season 3. Here's what we know. Every 001s we've seen so far has been connected to running the Squid Games. In Season 1, the old man, player 001, turned out to be the creator of the games. He even betrayed Song Ji-hoon in the process. And in Season 2, we see another 001 who's now the frontman, and if you're not sure what the frontman does or what this word means, let me just explain it. The frontman oversees everything. He basically runs the Squid Games from the big control center as we see in the show, monitoring the players and making sure everything goes as planned. But let's circle back to how player 456 might become the frontman. First, let's talk about what we know about the current frontman. In Season 1, we learned throughout his brother that the frontman won the games in 2015. There is a clip right here.
Wow, man.
So as we see in this video, his brother, the cop from Season 1, basically discovered the files which his brother were involved into, right? And he basically saw that the frontman, I mean his brother, won the games, Squid Games in 2015. And I have a big theory about him as well. I think that after he won the games, he tried to stop them, just like our main protagonist wanted to do. But he failed, and to protect his family, he was forced to take on the role of the frontman, which is where we find him in Season 1 and 2. This theory makes sense because the frontman spares player 456 life in the final episode of Season 2. He doesn't kill him. Now let's talk about my big theory, right? After losing his best friend, Song Ji-hoon will lose his humanity. He'll accept the frontman invitations to take over the role, continuing the cycle. Think about it. Player 001 won the games, became the frontman, and tried to destroy the games but couldn't. In Season 3, I think the frontman will explain this to Ji-hoon, revealing that he also wanted to stop the games but failed, and we have big evidence for this.
Do you become the new frontman? That's the rumor. And are you now in charge of the game?
What?
Here it comes. Really?
We see that our main protagonist of the show pressed both buttons at the end. That moment hints that the cycle will continue, and I also have a theory about the old man from Season 1. I think he's actually the frontman father. Why, you may be asking why I thought of this? Because in Season 2 we see the frontman refusing milk, saying I can't even drink this. This would also explain why the frontman was so close to the old man, even being there during his final moments. It also explains why the frontman and his brother's father went missing, because he was always involved with these games. Here's another wild theory. We all know the boat captain from the show. We also know that the boat captain might be working with the people behind the Squid Games. Think about it. How else would the guards know about the GPS in player 456 too? In the final episode of Season 2, the captain even sabotaged the drone that was surveilling the island. And remember how he randomly saved Hang Jun-ho? I think the frontman convinced him to do it after shooting Jun-ho in the shoulder. The captain might also be involved in selling organs from the eliminated players. It's suspicious because he claims to not remember which island he saved Jun-ho from, even though he knows the sea better than his own hometown, as he says. Now, back to the old man. I don't think he was entirely bad. In Season 1, he actually tried to cancel the games, maybe to save everyone, but the show might be trying to highlight how desperate people became for money and what they'll do to survive. Oh, and there's this scene where a guard recognized the frontman, hinting at his past. My voice just wants to leave you. The frontman is clearly highly trained. He also could defeat 2 attackers, which explain how he managed to win the games in 2015, and in the final episode of season 2 we see that the games are continuing. TikTok fans are saying the next game might be Jack and Jill, so if that's true, it could be brutal for weaker players. Why, you may be asking? Because there is an older woman and a pregnant girl in the games, and if they die, it'll be heartbreaking, because this game basically requires a higher match physical. Because of that, I hope they don't die, but TikTok fans are saying that eventually they will, and it will be heartbreaking, but hey, it's just a theory for now. Does our main protagonist will become the frontman in season 3? If yes, write down in the comment section down below, and don't forget to press the subscribe button as well if you want to show me support, and of course the like button. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.